Howdy there folks, this is Lapidary Dave, and right now I want to share with you a new toy that I was given to by a fantastic dental practice out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. And that is this Handler brand, model 26A, quarter horsepower, Red Wing dental lathe. I've been using this machine as a buffer. You might have seen it in the last two videos that I've made, or maybe on Facebook Live. I'm not retiring any of my other polishing methods. This just happens to be the fastest, especially for live videos. I'm not 100% sure on the difference between buffer polishers and dental lathes. One thing that really stands out though is that most dental lathes tend to have this threaded arbor attachment. That is actually really awesome because it pushes off whatever is attached to your lathe. And it keeps you from bending your arbor. Both buffer polishers and dental lathes tend to spin about the same speed. This particular machine spins at 1750 RPM on low and 3450 RPM on high. 34 RPM is actually way too fast for most traditional lapidary wheels, which usually tend to be graded at about 2000. At least that's how it is with sponge-backed resin wheels and expandable drums. I do not recommend folks put on diamond metal wheels on here, stone wheels, or those lapidary wheels. I personally use this dental lathe as a buffer. So anyway, yeah, I don't recommend putting on stone or diamond wheels on dental lathes. In my opinion, they spin too fast, but just the right speed for buffing. This machine was given to me with everything you see here, minus this wheel, which came with my Easy Cab. This machine came with these cool attachments. I'm going to use the other spindle arbor as soon as I get another clean buffing wheel. This chuck is very interesting. I've seen some jade carvers and other stone carvers use stationary burrs for their sculpture. I've never really tried it personally, but it's very interesting. This particular burr still has some kind of dental residue in there. Pretty wild. Besides those cool attachments, I was given these awesome compounds. 2 boxes of red jeweler's rouge, which is what is all over this wheel. A mystery bar of compound that is lightly dusted with red rouge. It could be something like Fabuluster, but really it could be anything. And she came with a bar of white diamond. White diamond surprisingly doesn't have any diamond in it. I don't use this stuff personally. I have a lot of friends who do. This bad girl also came with 2 hoods. They're not set up for ventilation, although I plan on modifying it and making some kind of vacuum and grill system. These hoods are really long, probably good for reaching around and buffing whatever, protecting your eyes. Also, these hoods came with 2 light attachments. I broke the bulb on this one and took off the lamp. And both of these hoods have 2 trays for easy cleanup. You might have seen me use this machine on my last 2 videos. Since I don't have this machine bolted down, I also don't have my hoods bolted down, so I haven't been using my hoods. I've actually been hanging this machine off the end of a table lately to polish my pieces in the meantime until I have a permanent home for this machine. I would much rather use the hoods because it also acts as a catch for my pieces when they drop out of my hand or if they get ripped out of my hand because of the abrasive wheel. But it's been working for me fine in the meantime until I can get it bolted down. Anywho, I have a piece ready to show you just how much these buffing wheels do for stones. Let's get to it. Alright folks, we got the wheel on. I got a little bit better placement with my camera. Let's check out this stone I'm going to be polishing. This is a beautiful piece of serpentine. Already pretty shiny at 600 grit. But this buffing wheel is going to take it right over the top. Since I don't have my hoods up with ventilation and such, I will be wearing a respirator as well as some goggles. Alright folks, I got my goggles and respirator on. I will be charging this wheel with some Fabulister. Let's do it. I'm only going to lick this with 3450 RPM. I don't really see it necessary starting on low and then going to high for this particular stone. Alright folks, I roughly licked half of this stone. This is the old 600 grit. And this is the polished 600 grit. It looks wet. It's such a high gloss. Excuse my fingerprints. Huge difference, if you ask me. Too cool. Alright, that is smooth and that is quiet. I polished the other half of this stone. Now it's a uniform shininess. What a gloss at only 600 grit. Anyway, folks, this is my little Red Wing. Thank you for joining me. Absolutely love this. I will get the hoods on it with some vacuum ventilation sometime soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. I hope this encourages you to take a second look at those discounted dental lathes you may see. They're very, very cool. And right now, personally, my best buffer. Until next time, this is Darth Lapidary Dave. Thanking you so much. Have a great time. Have a great day. Love you.